After training like Mike Mentzer for almost 2 years, I'm quitting. I'm going to tell you why I quit and exactly what I'm doing now that's giving me the best results of my life. But first, about me. I'm Nick. I transformed my skinny fat body and now I'm helping you do the same, but without all the pain I went through. So you get the lesson without the scar. I was extremely skinny fat, and when I first started, I was doing everything the big YouTubers were doing. They were telling me 4 sets of 12, push-pull legs, tons of volume. They basically planted the seed in my mind that more is better. So I did that for around a year and a half. And the first 6 months, I didn't make progress, of course, because I had the noob gains phase. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but I could have made much more progress. Like, I remember during this time when I would train, I would come out of the sessions without a pump. I was doing just way too much volume and training incorrectly because this is what the YouTubers were telling me. They were telling me more is better. Then after some time, I got fed up because I was doing way too much volume. I was training every day. I got fed up of the gym and I started training less. During this time, I found this underground bodybuilder that was preaching low volume. Mike Mentzer, obviously. He said he trained only 2 hours a week and he was a Mr. Olympia contestant. And some might say that he was even better than Arnold. And this was mind-blowing to me because it's unlike anything I've ever seen in the fitness industry. So I started training like him and I got amazing gains for the first 6 months and I felt on top of the world. I was growing my biceps faster than ever. Like in 2 months, I probably grew my biceps like 4 centimeters, which is insane. It's a lot. But then the progress got stagnant. It's just like what happened with the high volume training. I started high volume training and I got the initial results. Then it leveled out and it actually started decreasing. Then I got to Mike Mentzer, I got the initial results. Then it got stagnant and then it started decreasing. There was a time probably 5 to 6 months ago where for an entire 3 months I did not make progress. I was weaker than ever. My friends that were weaker than me, they got ahead. Like they started training harder than me. They were stronger than me. And I was like the only one not getting results. My dog is barking. Now, fast forward to now, around 3 months ago, I moved to a new country and I didn't sign up to a gym for like the first 2 months. So I had to adapt. I made a calisthenics routine, applying everything that I know now and learning from my lessons. And this routine was giving me the best results of my life. Like I looked better than ever. Then I did join a gym and I applied the same lessons. And now I'm making the best progress of my entire life. Like I'm the heaviest and leanest I've ever been. I'm the strongest I've ever been. And I look better than ever. And it was with this new training style, which I'm going to tell you. So first, the technique. Exercise technique is actually important for making muscle. Now, a lot of people preach 2 seconds up, 4 seconds down. That's really slow. Some people preach bro reps where they just pump the reps like this. Now, it's not about how many seconds the rep lasts. It's about control. If you control the rep, but it's just 1 second down, that's perfectly fine. It's all about control. Some people do bench press and they let the bar go down like that. I remember one time I did that and it fell to my neck. So it's about control and actually controlling the negative. The negative is where the muscle gets tore the most. You need to do the negative, thinking about how your muscles are breaking and feel the fiber. So you also have to add in the mind-muscle connection. Now, that's the technique. But the most important question people have is frequency. How many times a week should you train? Now, this is the same thing as before. It's not about the frequency. It's not about training 6 times a week. It's not about training 3 times a week. It's about breaking the muscle and letting it recover and then training again once it's recovered. Now, you could train chest super hard and absolutely demolish the muscle and it will take you an entire week to recover. So train chest once a week, or it could take you 2 days to recover. So train chest every 2 days. It's about how long it takes you to recover. I train 3 times a week. I train chest and back on Monday, but I demolish the muscle. So it takes me like 5 to 7 days to recover. So I train it once a week. Then legs, the same thing. Then arms, the same thing. I just got back from the gym. Now, what about the exercises? Exercise selection is important, but I couldn't tell you specific exercises to do. Like, I'm not going to say do bicep curl, because some people don't feel their biceps on bicep curl, on normal straight bar bicep curls. Some people don't feel their chest on bench press. So choose an exercise that keeps tension on the muscle 100% of the time. Like, for example, incline bench bicep curl, they keep the tension on the bicep 100% through the exercise. And also choose exercises that actually feel like they're breaking the muscle. If you get good mind-muscle connection on an exercise, do that. So that was technique, that was frequency, and that was exercise selection. Now what about diet? You cannot build muscle while cutting. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you cannot. The only way you can build muscle is by bulking, because you break the muscle and you need calories to repair the muscle bigger, and you can only do that through eating more. Now, I don't recommend bulking, perma-bulking. That makes no sense. So you bulk for like 3 to 4 months, and then you do mini cuts. So you bulk, gain weight, mini cut. That's a cycle. Because if you perma-bulk, you're gonna get fat. Now, another step that people do not do is the following. You know that to make the information you just learned useful, you need to actually apply it. And nobody actually gave me a specific system to apply. Everyone just said, do this, do this, do that. But nobody gave me a specific system to follow. That's why after years, I finally made my own. When I applied this system, I finally started getting the results I wanted. My friends started getting the results they wanted because I gave it to them. So in this video, I give you the exact system that transformed my skinny fat body and that transformed my life. So click on it and watch it right now. Or dumb and just stay the way you are. It's your choice.